Joe Burrow made his highly anticipated return from his turf toe injury Thursday night in Baltimore. Aside from dealing with first-half red zone issues, the Cincinnati Bengals offense hummed with the two-time NFL Comeback Player of the Year at quarterback. That wasn't surprising. What was, however, was the elevated play of the Bengals defense. Cincinnati, who entered Thanksgiving dead last in the NFL by allowing 32.7 points per game allowed and tallying total of 10 takeaways in 11 games, turned the Ravens over 5 times in a 32-14 win that shoved Baltimore 6-6 out of first place in the AFC North. The 6-5 Pittsburgh Steelers are back in the driver's seat, while the Bengals 4-8 are hanging on to slim odds to make another second-half push for the postseason with Burrow leading the charge. Burrow, who had toe surgery on September 19, wore a carbon fiber plate in his left cleat, which he took off in between series to put on a more comfortable sneaker. He finished 24 of 46 passing with 261 yards and 2 touchdowns to his name. Cincinnati had lost 4 in a row in 8 of its last 9 games. It turned to Jake Browning and then 40-year-old Joe Flacco to make up for its defensive deficiencies in Burrow's absence. But with Burrow back, the Bengals defense served up its most impressive performance of the season against Lamar Jackson and a Ravens team that rode into the divisional showdown on a 5-game win streak. Thursday marked the 3rd straight game Jackson has played in after missing a practice earlier in the week with a lower body injury. He's dealt with knee, ankle and toe issues of late, but he also missed 3 games in October with a hamstring strain. While Jackson showed more playmaking pizzazz than he had in recent weeks, especially early on, he went 17 of 32 with 246 yards and an interception. He's now gone 3 straight games without a touchdown pass. Jackson lost 2 of the Ravens' 3 first-half fumbles. The first one of those was created by defensive end Joseph Ossai, who clocked out with 2 sacks. He stripped Jackson at the Baltimore 6-yard line in the opening frame. Jackson's second fumble also occurred deep in Ravens territory but late in the second quarter. He lost his grip on the ball as he pulled it back toward him, and the Bengals recovered it at the Ravens' 19-yard line. In between Jackson's gaffes, Baltimore tight end Isaiah Likely fumbled through the back of the end zone. Just before the goal line, Cincinnati safety Jordan Battle swiped at Likely's arm and jarred the ball loose. The Bengals, though, scored just 6 points off Ravens' first-half giveaways. Most notably, they came away empty-handed after having first and goal from the Baltimore 2-yard line in the wake of the Ossai strip sack. Cincinnati's 4th takeaway arrived early in the 4th quarter. Bengals defensive end Myles Murphy tipped Jackson's red zone pass, and linebacker Demetrius Knight Jr. caught the fluttering ball for an interception. He returned 39 yards to his own 47-yard line. The Bengals went on to add the 5th of 6 Evan McPherson field goals. He made kicks of 31, 42, 24, 33, 52 and 41 yards. Burrow tossed both of his touchdowns in the 3rd quarter. Tight end Tanner Hudson stuck out his left mitt for a one-handed, 14-yard scoring grab. Later in the period, Burrow saw wideout Andre Iosivas matched up with Ravens linebacker Roquan Smith and fired a 29-yard strike to Iosivas for 6. Down the stretch, the Bengals turned the Ravens over on downs once and forced one more turnover for good measure. As fans piled out of M&T Bank Stadium, Bengals cornerback Jalen Davis ripped the ball from the possession of Ravens receiver Zay Flowers.